and soft blues, just like that. Your eyes, they wandered far beyond the fading light. My heart knew, oh, it knew something wasn't right. Eyes melting in our glasses, untouched in that silence. Baby, I felt so much when I saw done with you. In silence, it was a quiet storm brewing, defiance. Every unspoken word, a tear in my whiskey. You leaving in whispers, oh so briskly. In the hush of our goodbye, I found my voice. But darling, I was never given a choice. You spoke with sighs, and I replied in glances. Around us, life moved, took its chances. Your smile, once my sunshine after the rain, turned into clouds, shadowing my pain. The music played on haunting melody, a reminder of what will never again be. When I saw down with you in silence, it was a quiet storm brewing, defiance. Every unspoken word, a tear in my whiskey. You leaving in whispers, oh so briskly. In the hush of our goodbye, I found my voice. But darling, I was never given a choice. Now I sit here with memories and ghosts, toasting to the echoes of your distant tones. The night wraps around me like your old embrace. In every corner, I still search for your face. This bar, these songs, they all know my blues. How I love, how I lost, how I let you choose. When I saw done with you in silence, I felt my soul split in its red lines. Every unspoken word, a tear in my whiskey. You leaving in whispers, oh so briskly. In the quiet of our parting, I learned to pray for dawn where love doesn't slip away. Oh, in the silence, when I saw done with you. In the silence, that's when I knew.
Sipping slowly
just like the words I can't quite gather why. Smoke curls from her lips, quiet and somber. A lonely tune from a piano plays inside. 'Cause I'm standing on the edge of what I couldn't say alone. Voices in my heart trapped beneath the love now gone. Every whispered shadow in the night, echoes of a moan. I'm on the edge of whispers where my secrets have flown. That night you left, the rain was relentless. Turned our whispered goodbye into a scream. Your silhouette merged with the city's faceless, left me with memories and might have been pages of our love, now colorless in the quiet aftermath. Only dreams. I'm standing on the edge of what I couldn't say alone. Voices in my heart trapped beneath the love now gone. Ever whispered shadow in the night, echoes of a moan. I'm on the edge of whispers where my secrets have flown. Oh, the clock ticks and I think of your eyes, how they held the night, the stars undoing my sky. But time slips like whiskey through these trembling hands of mine. Nothing left but the echo of our once upon a time. Here on the edge of what I couldn't say alone, drowned in the Bourbon Sea, where my thoughts had flown. Softly now the music plays to souls it gently atones. On the edge of what I couldn't, where my heart finds its home. On the edge of what I couldn't, where my heart finds its home.
Oh, leave the wind spills on the old oak floor. Silhouettes dance where you walk before. Hear the echoes of a laughter gone in the whispering wind of a love song's dawn. Glass half empty by an empty chair. Candle flickers like you're still there. Oh, these whispers reach through the shadows, touch the edge of light. Your voice, a soft caress against my skin, in the hush of night, when my heartache begins. Faded letters in a dusty drawer, telling tales of the days we swore. Once the melody to my midnight blues, now just footprints in them, my worn out shoes. The clock ticks on, but the time stands still. Love was the ghost in the chill. Oh, these whispers of love through time tonight reach through the shadows, touch the edge of light. Your voice, a soft caress against my skin, in the hush of night, when my heartache begins. So I sip this whiskey, let it burn all through. Every drop's a memory, bitter and untrue. Your ghost in the doorway, your scent in these rooms. My heart's a captive of these haunting blue tunes. Whispers of love through time tonight, a slow dance in darkness, out of sight. Your voice, a soft caress that's wearing thin, in the hush of night. Oh, let the stars begin. In the whispers of love, feel the tears ignite, a quiet goodbye in the candlelight. In the dim light of a corner booth, where shadows play old tunes, I sit nursing the coals of a fire that once burned so true. Whiskey whispers along the rim, echoes of laughter died down. Candle flickers like your touch that's no longer around. Under the ashes in my glass in silence, I find your eyes, dancing flames of what was under the cold starless skies. Each sip a memory fading, bitter on my Footsteps silent on the wet street left me with a heart heavy like soaked wood, incomplete. Now the nights stretch endlessly, a sea without a shore. In the silence, your ghost in the smoke, I can't ignore. Under the ashes in my glass in silence, I find your eyes, dancing flames of what was under the cold starless skies. Each sip a memory fading, bitter on my tongue. Under the ashes in my glass in silence, our song unsung. Sometimes the quiet is a storm, stirring up old dust. Your laughter, a haunting tune amidst iron and rust. And here in this smoky bar, I wear our love like a scar, realizing all that's left is a mirror cracked ajar. Under the ashes in my glass in silence, I seek your face, lost in the swirls of smoke and the slow, sad embrace. With each sip I whisper goodbye to dreams that never last. Under the ashes in my glass in silence, holding fast. In the silence, under the ashes, your memory I'll forever clasp. In a corner booth, under dimming lights, velvet shadows drape the tears I hide. Whiskey whispers soft through smoke that sighs. Candle flickers tales, old flames and lies. Under the empty promises in blue, heartache sings in chords of rueful hue. Each note drips down like rain through the night. Under the empty promises, love lost its fight. You promised me stars, gave only stormy skies. Dancing silhouettes turned to silent goodbyes. The music plays on, but our song's out of tune. Echoes in the glass from our love's crescent moon. Under the empty promises in blue, heartache sings in chords of rueful hue. Each note drips down like rain now just echoes in the hall. A specter of love, a shadow on the wall, sipping on the sorrow, the bitter and the sweet. Memories like ghosts in every corner of me. Under the empty promises and blue, heartache sings in chords of rueful hue, fade out like a song on a lonely midnight drive. Under the empty promises, trying to survive. Under the empty promises, where I'm still
In a dimly lit corner of an old moonlit bar, dusty bottles line the shelf ajar. There's a photograph faded in a frame of gold, silent stories in the eyes untold. Smoky tendrils curl, whiffs of forgotten lore, echoes of laughter once loud no more. Whispers of fading photographs in smoke. Memories bleed in every tear that broke. A heart once open now hides behind cloaks. In the whispers of fading photographs in smoke. There was a time her laughter filled the night. Now it's vanished, gone out of sight. That old song plays, it's her melody, but the notes are drowning in whiskey sea. Love walked out, left without a trace, only shadows now in its place. Whispers of fading photographs in smoke. Memories bleed in every tear that broke. A heart once open now hides behind clothes. In the whispers of fading photographs in smoke. Oh, those days, how brightly they gleamed. Now they're just visions that I once dreamed. Her whisper in the breeze, a soft mournful plea. Remember, oh darling, remember me. Whispers of fading photographs in smoke, each one a story, a love misspoke. Here in the silence, after the jokes, are the whispers of fading photographs in smoke. Fading, fading, like candlelight at dawn. Whispers in smoke, here and then gone. in the dim light of a corner booth, with the dust motes dancing round my head. I trace the lines of yesteryear on worn-out paper. Ink runs deep with dread. The jukebox plays a lover's sigh, while whiskey whispers slowly in my glass, each sip a chapter of the tale where love was written but never meant to last. And letters to lost love, still they haunt me with their silent cry, folded in my drawer beneath my will. Underneath the wise, the heart can only try. I send my thoughts through tear-stained ink, but the echoes come back empty in the night. The clock ticks on, relentless beat, a reminder of what the heart has paid. Your shadow lingers like a ghost in empty rooms where our laughter once stayed. Was it the summer rain or the words unsaid that drew the line from start to end? The promises like morning mist faded fast around the bend we couldn't mend. Oh, letters to lost love, still they haunt me with their silent cry, folded in my drawer beneath my will. Underneath the wise, the heart can only try. I send my thoughts through tear-stained ink, but the echoes come back empty in the night. Now here I sit, and memories flicker, faint shadows on the wall. Your laugh that lingered over coffee, the hardest memory of all. And in this smoky midnight hour, right again, as if you're near, but words just dangle cold and sour for the one who cannot hear. Oh, letters to lost love, why do they hold me, bind me, keep me tight, folded in my drawer beneath my will, a testament of tears and candlelight. I send my thoughts through tear-stained ink, but the echoes come back empty in the night. The silence of my quiet will, each word a note, each line a hue. I send my soul through tear-stained ink, echoes lost in the velvet of the night. Oh, letters to lost love still. The flicker of a lone candle's flame, whiskey breath and heartstrings play a melancholy game. Silk curtains brush the floor like whispers from the past. This silent room holds stories not meant to last. In the arms of silent room, where secrets sigh and dwell, I found my refuge, my head
no longer held in the arms of silent moon. Once laughter filled the corners, like rain fills up the night. Your touch lingered in the air, turning darkness into light. But storms swept through the quiet, leaving silence in their wake. Now I'm holding in, not ghosts, and the memories we can't remake. In the arms of silent room, where shadows merge and swell, I was the queen of your heart in this castle where we fell. But now the music's fading, our dance floor worn and sore. I'm stepping out of the arms of silent room no more. There's a picture on the mantle of the smiles we used to wear, and I swear I hear you laughing in that old creaky chair. With every sip of whiskey, your ghost just feels so near. Yet every sip reminds me why I'm still sitting here. In the arms of silent room, I've cried and kissed your name. In the flickering candlelight, every shadow looks the same. But now it's time to light the dawn, unlock this heart's closed door. I'll find myself outside the arms of silent room no more. Just a whisper in the night as I leave what was before. Love's echo fades into the light in silent rooms no more. Start to grow. Velvet whispers from the walls that seem to know my heart's a haunted room in this deserted chateau. When I saw echoes in the hall again, voices of you that I still entertain, each step a melody of love and pain, like aged whiskey bitter in the pouring rain. Clock ticks in rhythm with a heart grown cold, echoes louder as the lonely tales I told. Your laughter a ghost in the night so bold. Underneath the dust our story silently unfolds. When I saw echoes in the hall again, voices of you that I still entertain, each day a melody of love and pain, like aged whiskey bitter in the pouring rain. Oh, but the mirrors, they remember our dances, reflections fractured in the splinters of chances. Your smile a phantom, I'm caught in its trances. In the echoes, our lost forever advances. Whoa, 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 whoa. When I saw echoes in the hall again, a symphony of us that never will wane. Each step a note in a sorrowful strain, singing softly love's lingering refrain. As a candle burns out, only echoes remain.
In the dim light of a waning candle, where shadows dance on tired walls, I'm sipping on the last drop of a memory. In the silence where your laughter once called, the clock ticks like a slow heartbreaking. Night whispers through the cracks so thin. Here in this room with my solitude waking, I find myself under the loneliness again. Under the loneliness, where the cold winds blow, where my whispers meet the echoes of my soul. It's just me and the ghost of your tender sin, dancing slow under the loneliness again. We used to trace our dreams in the morning mist, but dreams fade like ink in the rain. You left with the autumn's dying kiss, and winter came, oh, but the chill remained. Now every glass of whiskey whispers your name, and every song sounds like a closing hymn. In the echo of steps that never came, I'm draped in the folds of the loneliness again. Under the loneliness, where the cold winds blow, where my whispers meet the echoes of my soul. It's it's just me and the ghost of your tender sin, dancing slow under the loneliness again. Of a life once known, underneath the weight of this old veranda, I reckon with the seeds of sorrow sown. Your face, a faded photograph in my hand. Tears mingle with the ink as I remember when, under the loneliness, where the whispers call, I'm wrapped in the curtain of your shadow fall. Here I love, here I bleed, here I begin to heal slow under the loneliness again. Oh, healing slow under the loneliness again. When I saw silent room in my mind, where shadows dance on the candle's fade, a room inside my mind lay bare, empty chairs, ghosts of perfume in the air. When I saw that silent room, oh, I knew the echoes of laughter now subdued that room once filled with love's own light, now whispers tales of our last night. The laughter faded, as did your touch. In that silent room I miss so much. Whiskey on my breath, memories in my glass, each sip a reminder of our fading past. When I saw that silent room, I understood the silence loud where your laughter stood. That room where my heart beats slow holds the love that I can't let go. Rain taps at the window like the rhythm of your song. I play it low as the night grows long. In that room, your shadow in the dance, under the moon, our last romance. When I saw that silent room, now I see it's not the place, but you and me. That room with its silent plea, forever locked, the key with thee. A soft echo, a tear that won't dry. When I saw that silent room in my mind, candle burns out, the dawn creeps in. Silent room where my love's been. In the quiet, I find my relief. In that silent room, a bittersweet peace.
Winnie Solach. I find in Jersey. Boris Emily.
In the dim corner booth, by the flicker of a candle's truth, my whiskey whispers tales of me in younger veils. Your shadow in my grasp, in the echo of each class, footsteps soft on the worn-out floor, a dance of love now no more. Oh, we're dancing, dancing with the love that faded in silence, twirling in the echoes of our defiance underneath the moon that lost its guidance, left me swaying alone in the remnants of brilliance. The band played our song as if nothing was wrong, but your eyes had turned away, whispers lost in what they don't say. The laughter once loud became a shroud, covered our love in a cold, misty cloud. Oh, we're dancing, dancing with the love that faded in silence, twirling in the echoes of our defiance underneath the moon that lost its guidance, left me swaying alone in the remnants
of brilliance. Now the rain taps at the window like notes on an old piano, playing scores of what we've been through. Each drop a memory, a glimpse of you. This dance floor knows my bare feet, where shadows play but never me. Still we're dancing, dancing with the love that faded in silence, in the slow fade of the night zone compliance, where the stars refuse their alliance and I'm left alone. Love's quiet defiance, dancing with silence, dancing with silence.
Amen. In the glow of a lone street, lamps alight, where the shadows mingle with the falling night. A smoky bar on the edge of town, velvet voices, life's ups and downs, whispers of buried truths in silence, pouring over memories, bitter in their defiance. My heart's a river, swollen with the rains of the past. Each whisper a shadow, each truth a blast. Was it your words or the echo of a mind that turned our sweet wine into vinegar brine? Underneath the laughter buried deep lies the sorrow that the soul does keep. Whispers of buried truths in silence, pouring over memories, bitter in their defiance. My heart's a river, swollen with the rains of the past. Each whisper a shadow, each truth a blast. And there in the quiet I find you again, in the clink of a glass, in the sudden rain. Ghosts of your laughter, traces of your touch, in the silence. Oh, it's just too much.
whispers of buried truths in silence, a heart torn open, no way to fence. Soft as a whisper, fierce as a cry, in the silence we live and die. Oh, in the silence we live and die.
Right, you got English.
In the dim light of a flickering neon sign, cradle in a glass where the whiskey likes to hide, silent shadows dance on the walls of this old bar, where each sip stirs spirits of what used to be ours. In the arms of ashes, to armor in blue, every teardrop mirrors the moon, lost in the echo of slow jazz tunes, finding strength where sorrow blooms. Once laughter filled our midnight rendezvous, now each note drips like rain on worn out shoes. Your whispers fade into the smoke that curls, a ghost in the fog, the phantom of a girl. In the arms of ashes, to armor in blue, every teardrop mirrors the moon, lost in the echo of slow jazz tunes, finding strength where sorrow blooms. Oh, the pain tastes like a well-aged brew, memories in sepia, feelings in you, but in this solitude, under the stars of light, I find the courage to face the night. In the arms of ashes, to armor in blue, every teardrop mirrors the moon. Here in the silence, I whisper to you. In the arms of ashes, I find my truth. Softly, softly, the night sings on cue. In the arms of ashes, to armor in blue.
In the shadow of my dimly lit room, where candles flicker like weary souls, I sit with my old guitar, pouring chords in whiskey bowls. Outside, the rain tattoos stories on my window pane. Here I am, on the edge of self-reflection again. Oh, this silence loud as thunder, this heart torn asunder, memories flooding deep like rain, stealing the summer. I'm floating on the echoes of what could have been, on the edge of self-reflection again. It was one smoky night underneath that faded neon light. Your eyes found mine in the crowded sight, so bright, but time's cruel, it never paused. Now all I hold is your ghost in the whispers of the past. Love's warmth turned cold and lost. Oh, this silence loud as thunder, this heart torn asunder, memories flooding deep like rain, stealing the summer. I'm floating on the echoes of what could have been, on the edge of self-reflection again. And here's to the laughter that filled the midnight air, to the dreams we painted without a single care. Now they're just shadows dancing away in my mind, a ballet of what was, leaving reality behind. Oh, this silence loud as thunder, this heart torn asunder, memories flooding deep like rain after summer's plunder. Here I linger in the whispers of what could have been, on the edge of self-reflection again. Fading slow like a candle's last defiant stand in the quiet night, on the edge of self-reflection again. I saw drunk confessions in silence. I felt the blues wrapped in your quiet violence. Each sip of a whiskey echoed
heart's defiance, love's broken tune, played with bitter complaints. In the dim corner of that old moonlit bar, where shadows dance on bottles aged and scarred, your eyes half closed, whisper secrets from afar, singing tales in silence. Oh, they hit me hard when I saw drunk confessions in your silence. I felt the blues wrapped in your quiet violence. Each sip of whiskey echoed your heart's defiance, love's broken tune, played with bitter compliance. That night the rain softly kissed the lonely streets. You poured your soul like bittersweet melodies underneath the neon lights with subtle creeps. Memories bled in those silent reveries when I saw drunk confessions in your silence. I felt the blues wrapped in your quiet violence. Each sip of whiskey echoed your heart's defiance, love's broken tune, played with bitter compliance. Oh, how the ghosts of our past danced in the flicker of candlelight, and each quiet moment your eyes lost their brilliant fight. Now I'm draped in the sorrow of what could never be, holding on to the echoes of you and me. While I saw drunk confessions in your silence, the room spun around with our love's dying cadence. With every breath I taste the remnants of your essence, fading softly, a poignant, lingering presence.
In the dim light of my room, sun's last kiss fades away, gently cradling the memories where we used to lay. I pour myself some whiskey, the bottle's almost dry. The shadows dance to the flicker of candlelight. I sigh and I write these letters to dreams of you at dusk, each word a
twilight, my heart breaks anew. Once laughter filled these empty halls, now echoes bear your name. Love's light footsteps now distant, a flickering flame. What changed was not just the setting of our sun, but the closing of a chapter that I thought had just begun. I write these letters to dreams of you at dusk, each word a whisper, each sentence a musk, floating on melodies that we once knew. In the twilight, my heart breaks anew. There's a sorrow that lingers in the crease of every page. Ink runs with my tears as I cage my rage. Underneath the willow by the river's slow embrace, I remember your smile, your tender grace. So I write these letters to dreams of you at dusk, soft and solemn, like a dying husk, drifting on a song that we can't renew. Underneath the stars, I'm lost in the hue. With every letter, I chase the ghost of you. Underneath the moon, soft, silver view.
In the dim light of a corner bar, where whispers paint the room, the clink of glass on wood, a slow jazz tune resumes. Here I sway, shadowed by the smoke that wraps my form, dancing with the ghosts of a life before the storm. And I'm dancing with smoke and shadows tonight, spinning in the echoes of a love that took flight. Beneath the moon's soft lament, I wear my heart's quiet frame, moving through the memory that just won't fade away. It was right here under flickering lights, our laughter used to soar. Your eyes, a kind of rescue I can't see anymore. But tonight the whiskey whispers you in every sip I take, a dance with empty air where once a promise lay. And I'm dancing with smoke and shadows tonight, spinning in the echoes of a love that took flight. Beneath the moon one soft lament. I wear my heart's quiet freight, moving through the memory that just won't fade away. Oh, how the rain speaks your name against my window pane, each drop a tear from heaven, mingling with my pain. Here in the silence after the song, your absence strikes a chord. It's the bitter taste of solitude, a melody ignored.
Whispering walls, dressed in shadows of the night. Your ghost in every corner, in every faded laughter trace. Bourbon burns slow, like the memory of your face. Smoky echoes fill the air as I try to find solace there on the edge, where you belong. Still my despair, here I stand under the candlelight soft glow, dancing alone where we used to sway slow. Every note a story, every chord moonlight of a downtown bar under the haze of midnight smoke, where whispers tangle with the scent of old pine floors, lone saxophone wailing through the cracks of worn-out soul. Here I sit sipping shadows on the edge of done with you no more. Every glass of whiskey whispers your name in echoes of the storm. Flame flickered candlelight dancing away like a once warm lure. These walls hold secrets of your touch in the cool, lingering air. Now I'm on the brink, on the edge of done with you no more. Heartache found its corner right here in the velvet night, where our laughter once cut through the silence like a promised score. But your ghost in my mornings, in my empty bed at dawn's light, leaves a coldness where warmth rushed in before. Every glass of whiskey whispers your name in echoes of the storm. Flame flickered candlelight dancing away like a once warm lure. These walls hold secrets of your touch in the cool, lingering air. Now I'm on the brink, on the edge of done with you no more. There's a sorrow deep as rivers flowing under my skin. Memories flood the banks of my mind in this silent war. With every note that plays I find parts of you to rescind, yet here aching in the truth I can't ignore. Every glass of whiskey whispers your name softer than before. This heart holds on to the flicker, though it knows the score. In the quiet of the closing bars, I find what I adore, fading out softly on the